In this video, I will walk you through my zero-based budget for this pay period utilizing YNAB's budgeting app. You just got to get started. Welcome to my channel. I'm Harlan D. White, where we're focused on eliminating debt and minimizing the if-only regrets with money. On this channel, I'm currently documenting my journey of eliminating almost $50,000 in debt. So each week, I'll be providing some lessons learned around personal finance topics such as budgeting, getting out of debt, investing, saving, making extra income, etc. So far, over the last 4 months, I've been able to reduce my debt by $19,686. So my goal with this channel is to inspire and encourage others on their debt-free journey as well. Click the subscribe button and hit the notification bells to be notified of future videos. So this video is a continuation of my last video where I discussed how just this week I realized that I had been tracking my money and not budgeting my money. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely check it out. The result was my first zero-based budget only utilizing my bi-weekly salary. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the details of that budget using YNAB's budgeting app. Now, what is a zero-based budget? It's basically a type of budget where you ensure that your income minus your expenses equals zero. And it's also YNAB's rule number 1, give every dollar a job. If you want to learn about all 4 rules, you can check out this video above. With that basic understanding, let's jump into the budget. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the YNAB app. And I've already added my income for this pay period. So what you can see is we will be budgeting today $2,845.01. Another item that you'll notice is that there are some categories that already are in the green, and that means that I funded those categories from previous income. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The first categories that I have are what I consider my monthly obligations, and those are items that come automatically out of my checking account every single month with the exception of my rent. And so starting from the top, we will look at the audible.com. And this month I decided not to subscribe because I already had some subscriptions or credits that I still needed to use. So I decided not to fund it for this month. The next one is my rent, and I paid it with my last paycheck. So there was no need to budget that out of this paycheck. And then the next 5 categories I already funded from a previous income until we get down here to my tax payment, which will be $800, and that will come out automatically on the 14th of the month. Then my phone bill, which I'm working to reduce, but right now it's $404.21. I do have 4 people on there, but still pretty expensive. And then the next 3 categories I am not going to budget for this time around because I'll get paid before I need to make the next payment. And so we are going to scroll down to my paycheck deductions. Now, this is a new category that I decided to add this last week to give myself more visibility into what was actually coming out of my paychecks. So this consists of my 401k loans, my actual amount that I put towards my 401k, and also my HSA. I didn't include my insurances. So I know one of the things that Dave Ramsey would recommend is not contributing towards your 401k until you got out of debt and had a savings, 3 to 6 months of savings in place. So I just want to give myself visibility. I'm not quite there yet, but at least I'll know where I could pull some extra cash from. So 401k loan number 1, $28.12. 401k loan number 2, $55.51. My 401k, $203.51. And my HSA, $96.51. Okay. Next is my debt payments. Now I've already put $800 towards debt, towards my taxes, because I have a goal of putting at least $1,500 towards my debt each month. I'm going to put another $200 towards debt here in this pay period because the next one gets a little bit tighter when I project it out. So there's an additional $200 towards debt. Giving is I added some more detail to my giving category, and I actually added the charity category after listening to an audiobook by Rachel Cruz, Love Your Life, Not Theirs. She kind of convicted me to, to kind of add that in there, even if I do have to start small, which I do. So there's $25 going into the charity category. Another thing I did was I specified where the giving and gifts category was going to go towards, and I'm going to start saving up for Christmas and birthday gifts that I know are coming up, but there's only $15 going in that bucket. Next is my savings for this pay period. And one thing that I changed this week is the big items. I added in computer to specify where that was going to go instead of being vague. And we're going to put $100 towards that. Emergency fund, $75. I mentioned in my last video, I already have an emergency fund in place, but this is just, I'm still building up a little bit more of a buffer by contributing towards that each paycheck. Vacation, nothing's going in there this time. I just came off a little mini vacation. The next budget categories I have are my monthly expenses, the biggest being family. So there's $700 going into that bucket. Groceries, $50. Household personal items, I'm not budgeting anything there because I already have $40 that I didn't spend last time around that I will be using. And then gas, I'm going to add another $40 into my gas category. All right. And then what you'll see is that right now, go ahead and hold on. All right. So what you'll see now is that I have $52.15 left over so far to budget remaining. And so as we scroll down, is next category is just for fun. And so eating out, I am going to put the remaining $52.15 in my eating out budget. Now that is a category that I realized since this week doing my zero-based budgeting that had gotten me in trouble in the past, and I probably spent too much money. I did have a little bit of leftovers from the last pay period, but that was partly because I used some vacation funds to eat out. And so I'm going to see if I can stick to $76.78 over this next pay period, and that would be amazing. All right, and if I scroll down just a little bit further, you'll see under quality of life goals, there's a couple categories that have some change in my supplements category. Clothing, it has $20 left. I actually didn't use, I had $120 budgeted there last time, and 100 had to go towards family, so I actually never got any clothes. And then also my auto maintenance still has $50 left in it because I did not go get my oil change, so I will be doing that. And I think that's pretty much it. So this again is my first zero-based budget with only my current income. And so when I went through this, it definitely was a little bit more eye-opening than the last few months since I've been budgeting. So if you've gotten any value out of today's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next time. So far over the last 4 months, I've been able to reduce my debt by